Hi, I am Tim and I'm the founder of Independent Culture Limited. And what we are a music and brand partnership agency focusing specifically within the independent music world and communities within that. And with two other things as well. We're also, we act as a consultancy company for labels, for publishers, for management who aren't quite sure how to play within the brand partnership space and what they need to do to get there. And the third thing is we're also a fund, so we actually give away free money to independent musicians to kind of help realize whatever their creative musical vision is. So typically, the recorded music marketplace has been controlled by the majors, so Sony, Warner, Universal and the subsidiaries of those guys. And typically kind of recorded music marketplace has moved at glacial speed, right? For years and years and years, decades and decades and decades, right? Just nothing's really shifted. But over the last 5-10 years, things have really started to go in a different direction. Independent labels already control around like 25% of the recorded music marketplace. Majors therefore are kind of at about the 75% mark. But you've also got this other 5% which is currently being sort of represented by independent artists self-releasing, just doing literally proper DIY. But the growth in that market is around about 30% year on year, and it's projected therefore in the next 5 years, artists self-releasing is actually going to take up around about 25%. Independent labels are projected to continue a kind of steady growth around about the 25-30%. So that's why we're saying in the next 5 years, we're going to be looking at independent music controlling the majority of the music marketplace. And therefore, that's why it's essential for brands to be tapping into, because the music that they're going to want to be utilizing, the artists that they want to be utilizing, are more likely to reside on an independent label or literally with the artists themselves rather than the majors. So we have this fund, it's cleverly called the Independent Culture Fund. And essentially what that does is a percentage of all profits that the business makes goes into this fund, and independent artists can just go and apply to utilize it however they wish. Well, I say however they wish, they can't go and do their shopping with it, but like it's meant to be spent on kind of a music project that they're doing. And we've actually funded our first one this year, a couple of months ago, and it's for an artist called Jambo. He's awesome, check him out. He is a Chinese Vietnamese rapper hailing from Peckham, and he's just an absolute badass. And he's like lyrically, musically, he's so on point, but visually he's amazing. And the videos he's gone and shot off the back of it have been incredible. So yeah, we helped fund just a little bit of that project. I mean, we didn't do too much, but we just kind of help realize independent artists' dreams and hopes, even just by a little bit if we can. Plans for the future, we want to make it really, really, really easy for brands to be able to go and work with independent music. So I can't go into a huge amount of detail, but it'll certainly become a more tech solution-based company for brands, for agencies to be able to tap into and to be able to make those connections with the independent music community that much easier. But I can't say too much more because then I'd be giving away my game. But more to come in probably the next 6 to 12 months. We had a really successful single launch party a few weeks back, which we did with Chivas Regal for this amazing artist called Antigone. She's amazing, absolutely amazing. But what was particularly amazing was that the single launch party was at her parents' house in North Finchley. And there was like 200 people there. Anthony Joshua was there. Everyone was having a pretty wild time. And yeah, so we got Chivas to come in, we got them to do the bar, create like custom drinks, do loads of giveaways on the night, and also some kind of exclusive bottles for some of the VVIPs that were there. And we had like, I mean, the influencers and musicians in the room totaled something like 100 million followers on Instagram. So the amount of organic exposure that that brand got off the back of it was insane, because they had like neons there, obviously like Chivas cups. And yeah, it was just absolutely bonkers. But I actually then got COVID after that, so you know. We're also working on a major music video series which is crossing 3 different markets. So we're working with upcoming talents in the UK, in Nigeria, in Mexico for a 7-part music video series. highlighting all these different artists, highlighting obviously the brand that's participating and helping fund this project. And we're doing a ton of interviews off the back of that, loads of behind the scenes content. It's going to look super, super cool. And all of that should be coming out in the next 2 to 3 months. We're working with an upcoming sort of talent engagement platform, where essentially they get talent to come onto the platform and they can engage with their fans in really unique and clever ways, which really hasn't been done before, and it's amazing. We're working with this really, really cool upcoming female singer, and actually like an absolutely massive US rapper, hopefully, for that. Doing work with a clothing company, focusing kind of in-store performances, sort of VIP shopping experiences and so forth. So yeah, there's quite a lot on our plate right now, and it's super exciting, and yeah, just can't wait to kind of share everyone more to come.